A month ago, the ESEA season started, and I was struggling. I mean, the whole team was struggling. We started the season with 2 losses. We were losing confidence within the team. We were losing matches we probably shouldn't. And honestly, I was starting to panic. And this season, and my road to pro, or at least making inters, was going to be pushed further down the road. But then our new coach told me something that changed everything. Apparently, I've been playing the wrong role, and maybe for my whole career. Who knows? It might be because of the incredible adventure I've been taking with this YouTube series to try and become more aggressive. Or maybe it's where I should have always been. But over the last 30 days, I've gone from a passive anchor and lurk to finding a new level of impact in a star role. So today I'm breaking down why I'm now a star player, the UK donk, if you will, and why it's given me new motivation to push my grind further in 2026. Let's get into it. So yeah, we started the ESEA season with 2 losses. The first game we lost on Ancient. I really felt like we could have won that. And then the second game we lost on Overpass. Another game I felt like we should have won. And I'm not saying we should have won because I have a bit of an ego. I'm saying it because the difference between our pracs and our scrims and the confidence that is in those and the willingness to take risks in those versus our officials is insane. We need to play our officials like our pracs. We need to play to win. But instead, when it comes to the officials, we turtle up and we play not to lose. So we brought in a professional. And I say this guy's a professional because he's played under IGLs like Carrigan, Glaive, Pronax, Threat. Like, look at that resume of IGLs to learn from. And then not only that, he's played with players like Olaf Meister, Flusher, JW, Holzerk. This is insane to learn from. This guy's name is Spitfire, and his verdict was I needed to be more involved. So I've moved from the big site anchor and the lurk to a rotator role, a star role, if you will. This is more positions like outside or nuke rather than ramp or lobby, playing the mid aggressor or the mid player over the A anchor on Ancient. And Mirage maybe not being the A anchor, but moving towards B short. In these roles, I can have more impact on the mid round, and that way I can be more vocal, a second caller, if you will, and make those risky plays to give us back the advantage or give us the space to make a clear decision on how the round's going to end. So what we did is a 1-for-1 swap between me and Luke. Luke, having many seasons as a lurk and anchor and playing those incredibly well, led to a great balance in the team. And the match straight after that, without any scrims and practice, led to a really solid victory on Nuke. And not only that, we won the next 2 matches as well. So this change clearly was necessary and it's working. And I was away for 1 week, but it only meant I missed 1 match. And even without me, the team structure still held and we got the win. But unfortunately, we lost our match on Wednesday. So we are 3-3 in ESEA. And I feel like it's not necessarily a full role issue, but more to do with the fact that Overpass is a very slow map and we are turtling up due to a lack of confidence on it. But we've also started UKIC and we've started strong. We have won both our first opening matches. And to be honest, we beat a team that we probably shouldn't have when you just look at ELO. And just a reminder to everybody, I do stream these matches live on my Twitch and on my YouTube. So make sure you subscribe here or follow me on Twitch. They usually go live on Mondays and Wednesdays. The first ESEA match at 7:30 GMT and the UKIC match at 8:30 GMT. So what do I owe this change to? Why have I become the star player rotator role rather than the anchor or lurk and passive player? I think it's because for the last 10 months, I've practiced being more aggressive. I've learned from players like Donk, Kiyasuke, and other aggressive players. I've always been a vocal player. I've always had ideas and thoughts on how the round should play out. So putting me in this role now might make a lot more sense than it did back when I was more passive and just vocal. But it does mean that the donk warm-up, so the donk video, so I just want to say thank you so much for the love on that video. It has had a massive effect on that aggression. I do think I'm much more confident in my fights. And it's definitely a new permanent training routine I'm going to do outside of the other training routines that I will try out. And before I went on holiday, that Nuke game, for those that watched it, I was clearly at a peak of my performance. I was hitting shots that I hadn't hit in years. I was getting confident in every fight I was taking. But then I took that holiday. I was away for a week, and I'm going to be honest, the first few days back were a little rough. I mean, look at this clip from the Monday game where I just missed 2 people in the back spraying without them knowing I was there. I also lost a lot of weight. I say a lot of weight, 3 to 4 kilos before I went on this trip. And then obviously holiday weight came back on. So I need to get back onto that health goal. And one thing I've also started doing is taking creatine. And this isn't just for the gym, and this isn't just to get massive and just swole as hell. This is also for the new research that suggests that it provides a cognitive boost, a level of mental clarity. And during long days where we have multiple matches, this could be really effective. I was on holiday with someone who has been doing it for 6 months, and they've said they've noticed a massive change in their mornings. They don't feel that brain fog that I feel when I wake up. I'm honestly so excited for 2026 now. I'm still grinding. I'm still putting in the hours. I'm still learning this new role. And during my streams, I've chatted to you guys, and you guys have given me some insight into how I can play my role better, some videos I can look at for the roles I'm now playing that I haven't before. And it has given me a lot of motivation to be my best self and to push my team to new heights. Because I had a chat with my team last night and I reminded them, this is our first season. We picked up GT or Gary a week or even like the day before the season started. After the first week of our season, we changed our roles within that system. And some people are playing new roles. Like Dongle is a new IGL. I'm a new rotator. So we have massive room to grow, and our pracs and our scrims show that we have incredible ability to do it. But we need to translate that into our officials. So we've changed our goals slightly. It's not playoffs A this season, it's playoffs B. We are still making playoffs. We are still pushing forward. For UKIC, we're currently #1 in our group. So let's hold on to 1 or 2. Let's hold on to that position and push to show a good showing in that season. And to you guys, what I want to say is we have a Discord now. Please join up. Have a chat with the community. Share your successes. Share your failures. Share the will and the mindset to improve. Because that's what I want to build. A positive community that want to grow together. And if you are a player that has played these roles for a while and you have some insight into those roles and what gives you good performances, please leave them either in a comment in this video or on the Discord. And remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. Peace.